explained the digestion of proteins. Now I will explain the digestion of carbohydrates. Here in the physiology of digestion, different components of food digestion takes place in different parts of digestive system. Here the digestion of carbohydrates takes place in the buccal cavity as well as in the small intestine. So here in the buccal cavity is nothing but the where the tongue and the teeth are located, that is considered as the buccal cavity. In the buccal cavity, the enzyme salivary amylase, which is useful for converting the starch, that is a polysaccharide. So it is a polysaccharide, it is converted into disaccharide or alpha dextrins formation takes place in the presence of salivary amylase. So here the mechanical digestion as well as the chemical digestion takes place in the buccal cavity. And cellulose digestion also may ask you. The cellulose is the substance, it is a polysaccharide, it is a branched polysaccharide, and this polysaccharide which is not digested by the human beings, mostly the ruminants constitute they take the cellulose as a food material, there is a grass as a food material. It constitutes the cellulose in the presence of cellulase enzyme, it is converted into the monosaccharides, it gives the energy. And it is also called as anaerobic digestion, bacterial anaerobic digestion, which takes place in the ruminants. And in the small intestine, the carbohydrates or the polysaccharides. So we take the food material in the form of a polysaccharide in the presence of amylase enzyme, that is the pancreatic amylase enzyme, which is secreted by the pancreas. The pancreatic juice constitute the different enzymes. In that, the pancreatic amylase is also one of the enzyme which is useful for digestion of carbohydrates. The carbohydrates convert into disaccharides, that is polysaccharides which are converted into disaccharides. Disaccharides are maltose, sucrose, lactose. That maltose is converted into, in the presence of maltase, there is a formation of 2 glucose units formation. These are the monosaccharides. Lactose is converted into glucose plus galactose in the presence of enzyme lactase. And the sucrose is converted in the presence of enzyme sucrase, glucose plus fructose. Sucrase is also called invertase. These are the different enzymes which acts on the carbohydrates in the intestine as well as in the buccal cavity. There is a digestion of carbohydrates takes place. They give the energy, that is they are converting into the monosaccharides, which give energy to us. So here in the small intestine, not only the carbohydrates and the protein digestion, here the lipid digestion also takes place, and the nucleic acid digestion also takes place. Nucleic acids which converts into, nucleic acids which are made with a adenine, guanine, thymine, cytosine, nitrogenous bases. They are made with a nitrogenous bases. They convert into, here the nitrogenous bases plus phosphate formation takes place. There is a nucleosidases and nucleotidases are the enzymes which are, nucleases are the enzymes which are present in the pancreatic juice. And the fats also, pancreatic lipase is an enzyme which is useful for converting the lipids into fatty acids, and glycerol formation takes place in the presence of a pancreatic lipase enzyme. This is about the carbohydrate digestion as well as the, I have given very short information to you. So it is enough, or you may thought that it is enough for us or not. So you have to combine all these, digestion of carbohydrate, digestion of proteins, and all these. You have to follow the textbook, that is the Rastogi or the different textbooks available for the animal physiology. As a degree student, you have to follow the textbook, as well as if you watch these videos, you will get the information to you. That information you have to extend and write the examination. This is for the information, my dear students. I am giving just an idea to you. I am motivating, I am giving just information. This may motivate you to the studies. That's, if you like this video, share, subscribe. Rupa's Education, my dear students. I am signing off.